What if the key to doubling your profit wasn't about working harder, but working smarter? And what if the one thing separating businesses that thrive from those that just survive is a single choice? In a world of rising costs and brutal competition, two small businesses are about to find out how that one choice changes everything. The setup. Let's be honest, it's never been tougher to be a small business owner. Inflation is a nightmare, supply chains are a mess, and you've got mega stores and online giants breathing down your neck. This is the world where two entrepreneurs, Sarah and Mark, are trying to make it. Sarah runs Artisan Goods, a boutique filled with beautiful, handcrafted items. She's passionate about her products, but she is completely drowning in paperwork. Her desk is a disaster zone of paper invoices, handwritten customer lists, and sticky notes for orders she needs to ship. She's so busy with administrative work, she has no time left for the creative side she actually loves. Just down the street is Mark's Quality Hardware, a community staple for over 20 years. Mark is old school. He believes in firm handshakes, not mouse clicks, and he's proud of the personal relationships he's built. But Sarah and Mark are facing the same problem. Sales are flat and foot traffic is drying up. They're putting in more hours than ever, but their profits keep shrinking. The world is changing, and their old methods just aren't cutting it anymore. Everything comes to a head at a local business seminar on digital transformation. A consultant makes a powerful case for how digital tools can level the playing field. Sarah leaves the event totally energized, seeing a clear path out of the chaos. She sees a way to automate the boring stuff so she can finally focus on growth. Mark, on the other hand, leaves more skeptical than ever. Another sales pitch for expensive software I don't need, he scoffs. My customers know where to find me. He's worried about the high costs, the complexity, and a steep learning curve he just doesn't have time for. It's a classic case of sticking to what you know, a mistake that could be incredibly costly in this new economy. The innovator's journey. Sarah decides to jump in. She starts by tackling her biggest headaches: disorganized sales and zero online presence. After a bit of research, she invests in an affordable e-commerce platform. Suddenly, Artisan Goods has a digital storefront, open 24/7 to customers way beyond her neighborhood. Just like that, her market goes from local to global. Next, she attacks the paper chaos with a simple customer relationship management (CRM) system. All her customer info, their past purchases, contact details, special requests, is now in one organized, searchable place. No more lost leads or missed follow-ups. But the real game changer is AI. Her new platform has built-in AI tools that she uses to run targeted social media ads. The AI analyzes data to show her ads to people specifically looking for handcrafted jewelry, an audience she could never find on her own. This kind of deep personalization is what drives customer engagement and, ultimately, sales. Her first win feels like magic. An order comes in from 3 states away. It's proof that her plan is working. Soon after, a targeted ad campaign goes viral in a local online group, and her store is flooded with orders. She's not just selling products, she's building a brand. And the numbers back this up. A study found that companies using AI for sales can see a lead increase of over 50%. For Sarah, it felt like she'd hired a team of expert marketers working for her around the clock. The traditionalists struggle. While Sarah's business was transforming, Mark's was stuck in the past. His hardware store operated just like it did a decade ago, and the cracks were starting to show. A customer calls asking if a specific bolt is in stock. With no digital inventory, Mark puts them on hold while he digs through the back room. The customer, who has no time to wait when they can find it online in seconds, hangs up and orders it elsewhere. He decides to run a spring sale. His entire marketing plan? A hand-painted sign in the front window. Its reach is limited to the few people who happen to walk by. He has no way to tell his loyal customers about it, let alone attract new ones. The most painful moments came when his famous personal touch started to fail him. A long-time customer comes in, and Mark, trying to recall their last project, gets the details completely wrong. It's an honest mistake, but when online retailers remember everything, it feels like a letdown. The very thing he prided himself on, his customer relationships, was becoming a weakness without technology to back it up. This highlights the hidden costs of not investing in tech, the wasted time, the lost sales, and the missed opportunities. In an economy with workforce shortages and rising inflation, doing things the old way isn't just inefficient, it's a massive risk. The divergence, the innovator's climax. 6 months later, the difference between the two businesses is night and day. At Artisan Goods, the bell on the door is ringing, but that's only half the story. The other half is online, where Sarah is busy packing orders to ship across the country. She glances at her analytics dashboard, which shows a sharp upward trend in revenue and profit. She's not alone. Companies that adopt AI are reporting huge benefits, including major boosts in productivity, 87%, and business growth, 86%. Sarah feels this firsthand. Her inventory is now automated, telling her exactly what to reorder. Her AI-powered marketing campaigns practically run themselves, bringing in a steady stream of new customers. She's no longer drowning in paperwork. She has more time to design products, chat with customers, and even take a weekend off. For the first time in years, she feels in control of her business, not the other way around. A recent study even showed that 88% of small business owners say technology helps them enjoy running their business more. The business isn't just surviving, it's thriving. The struggles end. Down the street, the windows of Mark's Quality Hardware are dark. A for lease sign hangs in the window. Mark's story became a quiet, cautionary tale. He was a good guy and a hard worker, but in the end, he was outpaced. He couldn't compete with the convenience of online shopping because he wasn't online. He couldn't manage rising costs because his operations were inefficient. He resisted change in a world where digital transformation is no longer a choice, it's about survival. The end didn't come from one single event, but from a slow bleed. His customer base got older, his profits shrank, and the financial strain became too much. His resistance to technology, once a point of pride, became the anchor that pulled his business under. It's a harsh reality. Businesses that don't adapt to new technology risk being left behind by competitors who work smarter and connect with customers better. The moral of the story: this was never a story about who worked harder. Sarah and Mark were both passionate entrepreneurs. The difference was that Sarah used technology to multiply her efforts. She turned her small local shop into a national brand, automated her most draining tasks, and got real insight into what her customers wanted. Mark relied only on his own limited energy and an outdated business model. This story isn't a one-off. It reflects a massive shift in how business is done. Today, about 95% of US small businesses use at least one cloud-based software to run their daily operations. AI adoption is also exploding, with about 75% of small business owners planning to invest in it. It's not some futuristic idea anymore, it's the new standard. Digital tools level the playing field, giving small businesses the power to compete with the biggest players out there. So, if you're a business owner feeling that pressure, where do you start? You don't have to change everything at once. Just find the one part of your business that creates the most friction. Is it managing inventory? Keeping track of customer orders? Getting the word out? There's a simple, and often cheap, digital tool made to solve that exact problem. A tool that can free up your time and energy, just like it did for Sarah, so you can get back to doing what you do best. Taking that first step is the hardest part, but it's the one that leads to growth instead of stagnation. If you want to see more real-world stories and get our recommendations for the best digital tools for your business, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The future of small business isn't just about having a great product or being passionate. It's about combining that passion with the right tools. It's about working smarter, not just harder, to build a business that's not just profitable, but resilient enough for whatever comes next.